How many of you want to go with the flow more? You want less tension in your life, you want less stress, less worry, less panic in your chest or in your gut when you wake up, whatever it is. So I'm going to tell you to go with the flow. But when I say that, I'm not talking about, the human dynamic that a lot of people will reference this to when they just say, oh, just go with the flow. When I say go with the flow, I am meaning that you go with the flow that was designed for you by your inner being, directly connected with source. Okay? And so if you're like, well, what does that actually mean? Well, it's an inner knowing. You all have an inner knowing. You all have a soul. You all have an intuition connected to source. And if you have followed me, you know that I'm an inner child coach, where the inner child is one with your soul. You all have an inner child within you. And so that part of you, that inner child within you that is so connected, before the wounds came in, before the childhood trauma or your innocency was taken from you, that version of your inner child is so connected still with source and lives within you. So it's all connected. And so when I talk about that flow with you and source, that flow with you and God or the universe, it is there. It's all within you, flows through you and outside of you. And so I want you just to let yourself go there for a moment, because I know that we have all had glimmers of this, had glimmers of that deep, deep knowing, that there's just this feeling and this knowing within your body that everything's okay, that you can do that thing, that you can step out in your creativity. And so when you can harness that and get into that flow and own your vortex that is within you, everything will change. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Evangeline. I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, we talk about spiritual awakening, inner child work, and self-development. And so if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you get some amazing value from this video. And make sure to hit subscribe and put a thumbs up to this video if you're enjoying it, because it's really going to help the channel grow. And my goal here is to help people ignite their life force, free their inner child, free the parts of themselves that they're avoiding. And it's hard to accept I can just ask you right now, what part of your life or your being is really hard for you to accept right now, and maybe you're avoiding that part of yourself. Well, you showed up for you today. You're going to get some great value. And so I want to just say that you have such an amazing life to live, something that only you can live out. It is time. It's time to fully show up for yourself. It's time to understand yourself, to master yourself within. And so, like I was saying, it's getting into that flow every single day, surrendering to that flow, surrendering your mind from the fear and the worry of it all has to make sense first, or I have to have the answers first. Your soul knows. It knows more. It knows in a way that your mind can't comprehend. It doesn't fit into that nice little box or systematic rules all the time. So then it's like, oh, I don't think I can actually do this. But then there is a part of you going, no, it's actually really good. It's actually really, really amazing. You just listen to this part. So that's what I'm hoping to give you in this video, as I'm so excited for you to allow this part of yourself to flow more through. Being someone who has journeyed through this myself, still on this journey, and helping people fully live a life fulfilled, because that's what the goal is here. Is when you're in that flow, you are more fulfilled. You have more fulfillment and consistency and just love in your life, unconditional love. I'm going to share with you a few things that it takes in order to really get into this flow of alignment, and that is self-trust and intuition, right? The whole thing of it is really intuition, but so many of us don't know how to trust our intuition. Letting go of the old stories around shame and fear, igniting your true self, and that means uncovering who you truly are, not just being who someone else wants you to be. And so I want to just ask you, do you know how to tune into this part of your inner being? Okay, so this is what I teach inside the Soul Talk Method. I'm the founder of the Soul Talk Method. I guide the Soul Talk Method, and it brings you through a journey of really freeing your inner child, freeing yourself from your past so that you can live the most authentic, fulfilled life, connected to source, connected to your higher self, higher consciousness, and living in joy and love and freedom. And so you come to the right place, and you know, so much this flow, you're at like the tipping point when you are feeling like, oh, there's something more, and I can't describe it. I'm feeling pulled, like I have a calling, or I have a mission, or I'm supposed to do something different that doesn't make sense. And absolutely. So if you had that glimmer, let me know. What does it feel like to you? What does it look like? Does a vision show up for you? And if there's some of you on here wanting to expand your awareness, wanting to connect to yourself, and this is like kind of foreign, or you're like, yeah, I had that one time and I just don't know how to get there, and you're forcing yourself, just slow down. Going with the flow is not about this urgency, forceness energy. It is about actually the complete opposite, about going, oh, I can let it all go. I don't have to let the fear take me. And so if you're in that kind of stuckness, just give yourself permission. Just open yourself up and go, I'm here, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to be in that flow, even though I don't know how right now and it's not coming to me. The more that you can actually give yourself permission and just say that little prayer or mantra, it's gonna happen. You're capable of this. You're designed to do this. And I want to share with you something that I wrote that a lot of people loved on my social media that I just felt like I would bring into this space here. And it's this. And this was from my creativity flow outward. I wonder what would happen if you fully opened up to your heart space so that you could connect with the magic of your soul. Your mission on earth is so sacred, and it cannot escape you. The magic is inside of you. It cannot escape you. It's not going to go anywhere. So your soul is going to keep longing and keep nudging at you and keep screaming at you. And sometimes it's a small whisper, but it wants to be a lion, and it's telling you every day, like, just listen to yourself, understand yourself. Okay, this is the part of you that knows you fully and wants you to embrace all of who you are. It'll change how you see everything. Everyone has a soul that wants to come forth, and only some will listen. I'm inviting you to listen. I remember when I first noticed a longing within myself. It was a deeper knowing feeling, the aching, a longing that there has to be more to life than this. But how? I felt incredibly stuck. How do I follow this longing inside of myself when I've been told it's impossible to do it? And that's the thing, is that your power lies in the places you've been told not to look. And part of my teaching is teaching you how to ignite this inner knowing within yourself that hasn't been actually taught to you. So we're doing a lot of unlearning here. Life happens with a decision that leads to the next decision. So you just need to decide today that you're going to let this flow through you, that, okay, I'm going to decide. Because if you're like, nope, don't like this, not going to do it, I need to hold on to control, you're going to have more and more and more resistance from feeling it and knowing that you're there. Okay, and I say that with the love that you are right on time, but that decision is key. Okay, when I first had this, when I first let myself embody it and fully listen to it, I was so terrified of the unknown, of like, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? I'm here right now in my life and this is safe, or I've been told it's safe. But my body and my soul and God is connecting me to do this thing. And so the thing is that it's unknown, but are you going to go discover it? It's unknown, but you get to see what's behind your door. No one else can do that for you. And so, you know, there was a part of me that was really terrified, but I was like, well, this is miserable. Where I am right now is miserable. So the odds of going through that door and just listening and just opening up sound really good right now. So you have a choice on what you're going to do, what you're going to listen to. Okay? And then in that journey, you might need to move or switch jobs or heal your relationship with your partner, meet your shame or trauma, for your inner child where you learn love, so you can have healthier relationships. Maybe you want to build a business. Maybe you want to step out in creativity and everyone's been telling you, oh, that's crazy, it won't work. But there's still that longing within you. Maybe you want to travel or just use your gifts in a different way, or just show up to your life right now with more love for yourself, okay? And so this soul connection is something you can grow and deepen every single day. And it starts with just one small step, getting in touch with that flow. There is more to life for you to ignite with your divine connection and life force energy to come forth and be who you truly are, all of who you are. There's so many conditions that we have been brought up in. And the big one is conditional love. Like, we put so many limitations on love, and so many of us grew up with a very unhealthy version of what love is, and we are relearning that for ourselves. And so, you know, some way to just help yourself ignite this flow within you, allow it to move through, is knowing an unconditional prayer for your life. Okay, I might not feel it yet. I might not feel like I'm totally connected, and you are. The thing is, I want to just remind you, you are. You're just maybe distracted or in your own way right now, but you are connected, okay? It's not like you're not enough yet or you have to do more. You are connected and you simply can do this right now, okay? So if you want to have guidance on this, please message me. I'd love to help you with that. And right now what you can do is I want you to step into the power of an unconditional love prayer over your life, okay? So this is where the box doesn't exist. This is where rules do not exist. And it's also very simple, okay? It doesn't have to be complex. You can say, okay, I am so in love with my life that I'm so in love with the fact that I am connected to Source. I love the knowing that I am connected to Source. I love the creativity that I possess in my being that gets to be manifested outside of my body into real life. I love that I can co-create with the universe, with divine at any time I want to. We are one. Okay, and so that just makes me feel so good, and I hope you receive that over your life, but I want you to create one for you. But did you notice that there was no control, there was no lack in that prayer, there was no fear in that prayer? So I want you to pray, I am connected, I am taken care of, I have creativity, even if you're like, I don't know, or I don't fully feel it yet. This is an activation to embody it, okay? And you deserve this. So what is your unconditional prayer? This is a journey of reconnecting to self. So all of this is so amazing in divine work. Even you just showing up here and being willing to learn, curious, maybe you're just really, really curious. So a really amazing journal prompt, and you can just ask yourself this as you go about your day, is, how is life when I'm fully embodied in love and joy? How does that feel? How does it feel when you're fully embodied in love and joy? In what areas of your life do you want more love and joy? How do you want to feel? Okay? Get into the feeling. What do you want to embody more in your life? Okay? It can just be love. I just want to embody more love. I've been allowing too many people to walk all over me, and I want to embody love. Fear is just a story. Fear is just a story. And sometimes the story that comes up is, well, this is all I get, or I'm going to stay at this low vibration. And the thing is, this kind of work takes a daily act of choosing to be in alignment with yourself every single day. And like I said in my last video, that, you know, the fear is there. We don't want to numb it, but you don't let the fear dictate. You take the fear with you. And you can either live life at a down here, fear is one of the lowest vibrations, or you can rise above and come from this quantum level here, this higher level that you have within you of joy, love, fun, okay? Get out of your own way, put down the book, shut off this video, go do something fun, and let that love radiate through you. Okay, so just to circle back as we close this video, The flow that I'm talking about is the life force energy within you, your own vortex, your inner being connected to source. Let that flow through you. Oh, I'm so excited for your journey. How did this video resonate with you? Feel free to drop a comment or a thumbs up. Let me know how this resonated with you. Let me know when you connect with that flow, let me know just what that means for you next, what you want to do next, what you want to desire next. Like, tell me, the thing that you want to do that maybe sounds crazy. And I'm going to be here to tell you and encourage you. That's your life force. That's your soul talking to you. That's the connection right there. And it's phenomenal. Okay. And of course, I want to invite you inside of the Soul Talk method. The Soul Talk method form is below. There's a short form to fill out, as that really helps prepare me for our call. I can give you the most maximum time when you fill that out, and then I would love, love, love to get on a call with you, learn about your journey, and invite you inside the Soul Talk method if that is the next best step for you. It is there to guide you into deeper love, into deeper awareness within yourself, helping you embody this flow and so many other things that you are calling in and wanting and desiring. And so that is open for you. So to learn more, you can click on the info below. I hope to hear from you. Sending you so much love and hope to see you next time.